So, not too many times we do this, but Big Shot hit me up and he said he want to talk about this organic life in 94 feet of life, man. So, Big Shot, talk to us, man.
What's going on? So, 94 Feet of Life is the Facebook group, Seen is the family. Subscribe to the YouTube, keep your notifications on because you won't miss material like this. So, this was sort of inspired a little bit by the Kendrick Perkins interview on JJ Redick. And it's crazy because you see guys like Kendrick Perkins who he's been catching some strays from Draymond Green and different players for his appearances on all the ESPN shows, or the car wash, as they call it. Get Up, First Take, Set Sports Center. But then you see him on the JJ Redick interview, and it's completely different energy. He's insightful, he's funny, he tells great stories, he gives great analysis, and it's like, why can't I get this during the week? It's a very organic feel to the conversation with JJ Redick, unlike when he's on ESPN Car Wash, and as he admitted on the podcast, it's scripted, highly produced. He has to be willing to say essentially a different opinion, even if you don't really believe it. And that kind of inspired us to go live today. But Trey, I'm talking about organic days, period. Like, tell the people why. Why we push organic days and why, for what reason, and kind of what's the, just the who, what, when, where, why about it.
I mean, the reason why we push organic is because every off season, when we didn't enforce the organic rule during the off season, it was only three things we talked about: LeBron, Michael, Kobe.
Yeah.
Three things. Who's the GOAT? Who's this? Who's that? We, as in 94 Feet of Life, we push organically 24/7, 365. We stay wanting to have original stuff because notice when you go original and have organic stuff, all of a sudden it pops up on TV. The stuff that you really do organically actually pops up on TV. I'm talking about it be from statistics, it be from player movement as far as like trades, all that stuff in the off season. Believe it or not, the more organic you get, the more you see because you got to think outside the box at this point. You have to think outside the box. If not, then why? I mean, you're going to have the same debate every single day. Who's better? Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. Same thing, same thing, same thing. It gets old after a while, man. The organic feel, it makes you think. It makes you go out of you thinking outside the box. And that's good. Thinking outside the box is good, especially in the game of basketball.
It's it's getting away from just tired conversations. Who's better than who, and GOAT, and Mount Rushmore, who the best five players. Like, those are real tired conversations. And if you've been in the group more than 5 minutes, we talk. It's 94 feet of life. Basketball encompasses so many things that to limit your conversation to what you hear on debate shows and reposting stuff that you saw on another Facebook page and another Facebook group, and like, to me, I feel like our people can come up with better conversation. To me, that's one of the main reasons for organic days for me is to get the people's thoughts. Like, you don't need NBA buzz. Like, if you feel like Colin Sexton would be a great trade candidate for the Lakers, say that. You don't need NBA buzz or NBA chemistry, or you don't need that to support your point. You say it.
Organic, this is the time where you look up, you may want to look up your history. Like I see a lot in our group. Now I'm seeing we're posting a lot of old heads and what they do. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. Go back to the history. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It's original because not too many sports shows or anything like that go back and dig up the history of the game because everybody wants to talk about that same hot topic. That hot topic become a hot song. That hot song get old after a while.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like the organic time. I mean, been working, but I've been doing my best to participate in everybody else thoughts and comments and likes. And I see a lot of them. I see a lot. And I do have to do a better job in commenting, but I have as of late. So I'm
No,
on.
it's,
I'm on.
it's right, cool. And that's what Organic Days is, not just for me, Trav, Ham, and MJ to show off or to post topics. You know, we come in here, we post a couple, we might post 1-2 topics a day, but the rest of it is for you all. And like Trav said, I've seen old school posts. I've seen guys give their takes on the draft and trades. I'm like, this is better stuff than is on TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just saying that to gas y'all up. Like, these are more interesting topics than what mainstream TV and mainstream media giving. I would much rather talk to the game with y'all than go on ESPN and hear how does Stephen Curry's 4th ring affect LeBron's legacy.
Tired of it. Tired.
Dead topic. You know, the Kyrie, Kevin Durant thing is interesting if it's framed right. But the way mainstream frames it, it's like, okay. So
They're gonna keep it, they keep it just, I mean, they want to fuss about it. But again, like we said, the show before we did the draft, let the domino fall if it want to.
right.
Let the domino fall. And that's what everybody should look for. And I mean, not just the point like, oh, well, is Kevin Durant gonna be mad? Is he gonna do this? Is he gonna do that? No. Find a scenario to where everybody is happy.
Right.
That's organic.
Put your trade together. Put your own trade together. Don't what Woj says or what you heard on Sports Center. No.
You want to know what's the most organic thing that we thrive and we tell people to do? Make your own list. That's the most organic thing you can ever do. Because guess what? It's your own list.
Right. If you're going to do the GOAT conversation, if you're going to do the best 10 players in the league, I don't care what the ESPN list is. What's your list? What is your list? You tell us who are the best 10 players in the NBA. You tell me, even though I'm not a fan of the GOAT conversation, you tell me who your GOAT is and why.
That's all it takes.
All it takes.
That's the most organic thing that we have issued to you all, the group, the people, the fans. The most organic thing you can do is make your own damn list.
Make your own damn list. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, you know, you want to get Bradley Beal traded or John Collins traded, all right. You put your own trade together. You know
And
what I'm saying?
then with the people responding, I mean, I understand the degree of agree and disagree. But go into detail.
It's good.
Why would you disagree?
We can disagree. I will disagree with you. But if you've done your homework on it, you put it together, I may disagree. Trav may disagree. But I'm not gonna insult your work.
Right. Right.
I'm not gonna insult your work.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm living stress free, man. I ain't got time. I ain't got time.
Some people, I think, people sometimes, I need the debates and hot takes that doesn't make the conversation good. You could be on opposing sides of a topic. It don't have to be extra yelling at the TV and all that.
Right. Yeah. It don't take all that, man. It don't. It just don't.
And it don't make great conversation. Like one of the things I heard about us, somebody said, y'all agree too much. And I'm like, we agree, but we don't come on do these podcasts and have fake disagreement.
Right.
We're not gonna come over here and do fake debates and fake arguments. We talk about the game we love. Everybody gives their spiel. We bat it around, but we're not doing fake disagreement.
Man, I watched this thing on TikTok. It's 5 or 6 guys, and it's this one dude. Every time he say something, it's no, this ain't it, this ain't it. And I'm like, are you even genuine with your disagreement? Are you for real with it? I can't do it. I mean, all of us, and here's the thing. You may not catch us do it a lot, but we disagree.
We do disagree, but
I wish they had been in the war room when we were talking about the top 50.
Yeah.
I wish I was in there. That's just too much information for y'all.
But we're not gonna. But when we disagree, we're not gonna hoop and holler and yell.
Mm-hmm.
And insult each other and call names. Like we're not doing that.
Right.
We're not doing that. I know Shannon Sharp and Skip and Stephen A got y'all. Some of y'all trained that's what's good. That makes good content, but no. It was funny on the Kendrick Perkins interview. He said he got on ESPN and they told him the E and ESPN stands for entertainment.
Shouldn't have told him that. He said they shouldn't have told him that.
So it's like, oh, so this really is made up.
Y'all need to watch that. He spilled the beans. He spilled the beans, not just on ESPN, not just on there. He spilled the beans on everything. He spilled the beans on Boston. He spilled the beans on Oklahoma City. I'll just give you a little insight, man, to get y'all to watch it because it's very insightful. I mean, it's insightful. Like, it's some information that you may want to see. So check that out, man.
It is, it's him in that different format. I'm gonna go inside. These folks at the pool, wow. I'm gonna go inside. I may go back out a little later. They having a little too much fun. They wilding at the pool, but this organic right here. Now I'm in the house, but so far though with organic days, I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it so far.
Yeah.
You know, it's some good takes. You know, it's funny. This is also what's funny about organic, man. You can tell people actually really know their stuff. You just have to kind of give them that space to say it.
Right.
Like even the people, we got people in our group, I ain't gonna say no names, who really enjoy the hot takes. But in organic, when it's their own thoughts, you're like, okay, that's a smart thought.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree with it, but that's a smart thought. So that's what it is. And me personally, if it was up to me, it would be organic
24/7.
all the time. Like the whole off season into training camp.
Oh,
But I know
24/7, 24/7. We on. And to be honest, we haven't pushed it 24/7 because during the season, we got to put it out. It's going to be out there. We're going to put it out there. So it's kind of hard of doing it, but we have to keep it entertained during the off season. Because the off season,
Right.
it'd be kind of tough getting stories. So let's make our own stories.
Exactly. You know, create your own news. Talk about, you know, we get stuff like people bringing up like old school players. We talk about throwback stuff, issues in the game, like issues with stuff like AAU, issues with stuff like those are interesting topics, you know. And I think you all bring that to the table when y'all when they want to. Y'all bring real interesting stuff to the table. That's what organic is about. It's encouraging that independent thought.
Right.
So that's what we're going to talk about. We gonna be out here for about another 12, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. We got about 10. About 10.
About 10 minutes. Okay. So Trav, going into this off season, we talk about the Kyrie KD thing. We talked a little bit about on the draft show and on our show. What are some other stuff off season wise that you kind of taking a peek at? Like this could be something interesting. It don't have to be a trade necessarily, but just something of interest to you.
Is Damian Lillard going to make Portland a fun culture, an attractive culture to come and play for?
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I want to see. Two, what you gonna do, Bradley Beal? You can only be so loyal to Chocolate City for so long, man.
Bradley Beal is an interesting situation because it feels a little bit, and you mentioned Dame Lillard. It feels very similar. Like I'm comfortable. They love me in this city. Obviously, I'm getting paid a ton of money. Family set up. Do I want to, at this point, uproot myself and go to? I know Bradley Beal, the talk was Boston. The talk has been maybe one of the LA teams. Do I want to do that? And I think Beal is in that play. I think Dame seems like, and I think Dame maybe not necessarily leaving Portland, but Dame is seeing that, probably has been seeing that it's hard to get, it's hard to get people to come up there. And are you content if you're Dame Lillard with second round exits? You know, you win a series, cool, but you're not getting past the second round.
It's crazy. That is crazy. What y'all gonna do, Clippers?
You said who?
What y'all gonna do, Los Angeles Clippers? What y'all gonna do, man?
You know, the Clippers, I've been hearing and seeing a lot of people like them as sort of a dark horse favorite next year to get to a final.
because they see them healthy right now. That's the thing. When healthy, they are one of the top. They're one of the top 10 teams in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can't fault that. I mean, Claw and PG, them two alone, they make things happen. But
Claw and PG gotta be healthy. Like, you know, and I know Claw, we talk about the low management, but he and PG gotta be available, because you're right. Healthy, there's not too many duos better than that when they are both fully healthy.
Mhm. And CBA, NBA, PA.
Yeah.
Boy, that big old, that long table, it's gonna have a lot of folks there. And they got to talk. They got to talk.
Yeah, because the Ben Simmons, the John Wall, Ben Simmons is kind of out of control. And I am all for the players. But that's gotten sideways. And if I'm Adam Silver, I'm calling the Rockets up like, look, if he's healthy, because I think John Wall last year they sat him down. He was healthy.
He was healthy.
He's healthy again. He got to play.
Yeah, play.
If y'all want to work out whatever trades you want to work out, do it. But if he's healthy at $47 million a year, he got to play.
Got to play. And that's the thing. We don't count pockets, but man, when you're an organization and you put that into it, the organization got to count their pockets at this point. So, on Wall, you got to play. Ben Simmons, you got to play.
Right. I think Ben Simmons, Ben gave himself another pass because he had the back surgery.
Right.
But I will say this, coming off that back surgery, again, are you going to be ready when training camp start? Because Ben Simmons now has to, in order for him to get back in rhythm and in shape, he got to play. Like last summer, he's all in the pickup games, and nobody care about the pickup games. Nobody care about what the work you're doing with the trainer. You got to put on an NBA uniform and play.
When the lights, cameras, and that clock on you, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do? So I think there's a couple scenarios. This year is not supposed to be like a great free agent class, but I think it could be an interesting trade market. I think even guys who are not stars, or Rudy Gobert, does Utah make a choice and say Rudy or Donovan?
Yes. Got to see about that.
Because even though Rudy Gobert, for me, he has his flaws offensively, there's no doubt about it. But I think on a contender, you get that type of anchor on a contender, he could be like super rich Tyson Chandler. He's rich.
He can move. He can get out there and move. He can challenge. He can contest, and he get down there and bang and get boards. That's just Rudy. You ain't too many footers out there like that.
Not.
And that's what people act like what's wrong with the game is because you don't see no bigs getting that ball on the block and posting. You can't get mad because of the evolution of the game.
Game evolves.
You want to blame somebody? Blame the person that said that he ain't responsible for changing this game, but he really is. That's number 30.
If you look at the draft, Chet Holmgren is a footer. Mark Williams is a footer. But look at how many guys in that draft were between 6'5" and 6'10".
Yeah.
A bunch of dudes 6'5" to 6'10".
Majority of that first round. Majority of that first round.
Guys who can guard a couple different positions, can handle the ball, can play different. Like, this is a big change from when we was coming up. When we was coming up, your point guard was 6 foot to 6'3".
6'3". Yep.
Your center was 6'11" and up. If you look at the league right now, it's a bunch of guys in the league between 6'4" and 6'10". That's like most of the league. There aren't that many smalls, and there are not that many footers.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a bunch of guys in that in between spot, that 6'4" to 6'10" range.
Yep. Yep. It's just, I mean,
That
again, positionless basketball and switchable players.
switchable. That's a big thing.
Switchable players.
If we go pick and roll, can you, as the guy on the pick, can you step out there?
Andrew Wiggins have put the prototype height and size for a player to be in the NBA in this game today.
Yep. Wiggins, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
Just those type of guys. That's 6'9", that's 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" round that they can guard a point. They can guard the two. Can step over screens and guard the threes and the fours. And if they need a rebound, they can go in there and crash and bang with the five.
Yep. It's a league now. It's versatility and shooting are the two things you have to have now in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer, like you said, the post game ain't what it is. You know, your point guard can't just call plays and pass to the wing. Can't do it.
What's my guy name for UCLA? They got picked and everybody was like, who?
Shout out to his agent. Shout out to, what is that man's name?
I don't even know the guy's name.
I forgot his name, but he averaged 3.3 points a game and got drafted in the first round.
That man measurements was like, what, 6'8", 6'9"?
Yep.
It was athletic and switchable players, man.
Switchable players, long arms, upside. Yeah, he only averaged 3 points a game. I think that's a little ridiculous. Like
they had to rub it in, man. Like, this dude averaged 3 points a game, still got in the league.
He was on the Daniel Orton plan. Shout out Daniel Orton, though.
Big Blue Nation, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here, man. We didn't want to keep y'all. We know it's Saturday night, it's summertime, you're out and about, but keep it up. That's gonna be my way. That's my ending. Keep it up. Keep up the organic flow. Keep up the original combos. We love it. Y'all doing a great job. We haven't had to delete that much, which I'm glad, because I be having stuff to do. Trav got stuff to do.
Make my job easier, man. Make my job easier when y'all go pure organic, man.
Yep, it makes it easier for us, and it's great combo. So remember, subscribe to the YouTube, notifications on. Just because it's the off season, don't mean we won't be here. If this all season goes like I think with some of this breaking news, I think we're gonna have some breaking news a lot.
Mhm.
So you want to stay tuned to the scene because we will definitely break down if something happens. But man, organic days, 94 Field Life, original combo. Trav signing out, Big Shot signing out. Talk to y'all.